Hello, how would you like to be that person that has so much confidence that you just go through the room, you go through life, you meet people, you're able to do things, and you have complete, unmistakable, unshakable, unwavering confidence? Just by acting confident, that can completely change all of your results in your life. And so today, I'm going to be sharing with you a way that you can act and talk confident and how that reprograms your mind. And I'm going to teach you a really simple practice that you can implement starting today to instantly feel more positive about yourself, about the way that other people perceive you, about the way that you are able to just walk into a room and completely exude confidence. And when I say walk into a room today, it might be walking into a clubhouse room, it might be walking into a Zoom room, but whatever. You are able to, just attract amazing experiences in your life, whatever you've been dreaming of, by just flipping a switch and becoming the confident person that is inside of you. And so hello, powerful manifestors. I'm Victoria Gallagher, law of attraction hypnotist and #1 best-selling author of Practical Law of Attraction. And I'm here to help you tap into the power of your mind, align yourself with the manifesting conditions, and successfully attract your dreams, your goals, and a life you love. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell icon to be notified anytime I come out with a new video. All right, so listen, your subconscious mind is always on. It's always listening to what you're doing, what you're saying, and how you are feeling. Whatever you are imagining in your mind, whatever you are saying to yourself, any of the negative self-talk, anything that you say to yourself, however you are acting, behaving, it's always recording that. And it's been doing that since the day you were born. Since we were little kids, it's been doing that. And so subconscious mind, it does not make rationalizations. It doesn't make any type of logical types of decisions. It just believes whatever you tell it. It believes whatever it is experiencing. It believes however you're feeling. It believes whatever you're thinking. It believes however you're feeling on a consistent basis. The key to actually doing this is to do it consistently. Self-confidence really it's not a permanent fixture of who we are or how we always are. Sometimes we're very confident, and sometimes we're more confident in certain areas of our lives and certain aspects of our lives than we are in other areas of our lives. Maybe you're confident when it comes to business, but you're not very confident when it comes to meeting people in social situations, or maybe you're not very confident in your physical health and your ability to be able to get into the best shape of your life. And so whatever it is, there may be an area in your life where you're super confident, but then there's other areas where you're not. And then there's some days maybe just based on the way that you get out of bed and the way that you feel when you first wake up in the morning, and maybe something happened, or maybe there was a situation that happened. Maybe you got laid off of your job and that took away your confidence. So confidence is moment by moment. So for somebody to suggest to themselves that they're not a very confident person, what they're doing is they're stringing together a series of moments that they have felt not so confident and labeling themselves as not very confident. And anytime you attach a label to something, you give it a little bit more permanency. It has like a place that it actually lives. So that's really the first thing that you really want to understand when it comes to self-confidence. You can be self-confident anytime you choose to. You just need to change how you're thinking in that moment. And in that moment, you can be self-confident. And as you string more and more moments together of being of being confident, then that is going to create a new habit. So it's kind of a habit in a way when you think that maybe you don't have all of the confidence that you need. That is something that you can change instantly. And in a moment, I'm actually going to share with you a way that you can have more confidence more often and when you need it. So once again, just one thing to understand is the subconscious mind. It just bases it just bases what it believes based on how you act, how you think, how you feel, and what you're experiencing most often. So if you are acting like somebody who has the confidence and you are speaking like somebody who has the confidence, that in and of itself is going to tell your subconscious mind and make you believe that you really are confident. So it's, really comes down so much to our self-talk and the messages that we give our brain that really, has the ability to impact our attitude. And affirmations are definitely one easy way. It's super easy to change your level of self-confidence with affirmations, and you can do that instantly. So are you ready to try this technique? If you're ready, then just simply type in, "I'm ready to have instant self-confidence." All right, just type that into the comments. "I'm ready to have instant self-confidence." And we're going to go ahead and teach you how to change the way your mind thinks. All right, so here's the situation. So with affirmations are going to help you to change that habitual thinking all around, and it's going to help you to really reprogram your subconscious mind. The more that you say these affirmations, the more that you feel these affirmations, the more that you act out these affirmations, the better they're going to work for you. So here is step one. Step one, write this down, okay? Step one is to write down any of your negative self-talk. Anytime you hear yourself saying something like, I don't believe that I can do this. I don't deserve this. I'm not worthy. I don't have enough time. I don't know if people like me. I don't know if I'm good enough to do this. Whatever it is, whatever the thought is, whenever you hear that, and it's easy to figure out what those thoughts are, what those thoughts are based on if you really want to do something. And then you say, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and do this thing. I'm going to go ahead and get that job. I'm going to go ahead and make X amount of dollars this year. I'm going to go ahead and meet my soulmate. Okay, listen to the words that are coming up when you say that. What are the excuses that you're making when that happens? And maybe you could write those down in the comments. What are some of the excuses that you have for why you don't have your dreams yet? Why you haven't been able to manifest your goals yet? What is stopping you? What's stopping you from losing those 10 pounds? Why haven't you been able to quit smoking? Why can't you automatically just become more relaxed and calm and happy? Why don't you go out and meet new people? Like, if you're saying, well, it's just not that easy, right? So write that down. That's one of the reasons. Well, I haven't been able to do that so far. Okay, write that down. Maybe that's a reason. I don't know if maybe it's just not important, whatever it is. So there's tons and tons of excuses as to why we don't do things, except for, here's the thing about excuses. Sometimes you don't necessarily hear those little buggers. They're just underneath the conscious awareness. They're underneath the surface. And those are the ones actually that you have to watch out for, because those are the ones that are continuing to program the subconscious mind, because they are, you're not even aware of them. And so the first thing you absolutely have to do is you've got to become aware of the thoughts that you've been thinking that have been holding you back from your greatness. The thing is that you're holding yourself back. You have gifts to share with the world. You have something that is just amazing about you, and you deserve, just by living on this planet, just by being born on planet Earth, you deserve all the success that you could ever imagine for yourself, that you could ever dream of. Now, if maybe you're hearing something when I say that. What are those words that you're hearing when I say that? Oh, that's not true. Not everybody, deserves. You have to work hard to be successful. And maybe you do have to work a little bit at being successful, but doing work that you love doesn't feel like work. So, maybe it's all about, maybe that's something that you would be doing if you had more self-confidence. So what would you be doing if you had more self-confidence? And what is the excuse that gets in your way of you being able to do that? All right. So that is the negative, the critical self-talk that gets in your way. And those are the triggers that are robbing you of your confidence. All right. So just write down that statement that represents your self-talk around that thing. Okay. Now, step two. So step one was write down the negative self-talk, the critical message that you're giving yourself, the suggestion that you're giving yourself that you're not good enough, you're not worthy, you don't know enough, you don't have enough information, you don't have enough money, you don't have enough time, whatever it is. And now step two, write this down. Step two is flip the statement. Okay, flip the statement. In other words, convert this message that you just gave yourself to the opposite of that negative talk, an opposite that is positive, that is present, that is believable, something that makes you feel good and better about yourself whenever you say it. And you can immediately take the very words that have been making you feel unworthy or not so confident or undeserving or whatever it is. You can take the very thing that has been standing in your way of all of your greatness, all of your full potential. You can take those very words and you can literally turn those around and turn it into the very thing that's going to help you to be and step into all of the self-confidence that is going to take you to wherever it is that you are going in this life, so that you can achieve your goals, so that you can achieve your dreams, so that you can be what you came into this world to become, so that you can feel the empowerment. Okay. And when you have that statement, so let's just take one. Let's just imagine that it was that, I don't have enough time, like to, whatever it is that you want to pursue in this life, and you just don't have enough time. You don't have enough time to go to the gym. You don't have enough time to do your, to start your business. You don't have enough time to dedicate to meeting new people. You don't have, whatever it is. Okay, let's say it was, I don't have enough time. All right. So you can change that statement, not to something completely unbelievable, like I have enough time. Like if you're just saying on the one hand, I don't have enough time, turn that into like a statement, I have enough time. You don't believe that. You just said the opposite of that. But what if what if you changed that to, I am in the, I am creating more time. I'm willing to have more time. How about that? Just, I'm willing to have more time. Just saying the more time puts the idea of more time into your subconscious. It doesn't matter what words come before it, as long as the idea of more time comes into your vocabulary, then the subconscious mind, as long as you state it in a way that is believable, that's positive, and that is present, it's going to go in. It's going to get absorbed by the subconscious mind, and it's going to create more time for you because you just said, I'm willing to have more time. Maybe you don't know how you're going to create more time. That's not your job to figure out how right now. Right now, your first job is just to get yourself to believe that more time is available to you. Other people, we all, as human beings that live on planet Earth, I'm sure you've heard it said many, many times before, we all have the same 24 hours a day. And it's really up to us as to how we choose to allocate that time throughout the day. We all start off with the same amount. We all, as human beings, have the same needs, the same requirements. We have to sleep. We have to eat. We've got to generate some kind of money for ourselves. And so all of these are choices. So I'm in control of my time is another way that you could say that. Like, how I spend my time is my choice. Okay. Now sometimes it can be a hard pill to swallow, but it's going to make you feel that's a more empowering statement. Notice the words, I don't have enough time, is disempowering, and it takes away your confidence, your ability to create. Whereas I'm choosing how I spend my time is an empowering statement. Okay. I'm choosing, and it's a process of stating this enough times that the subconscious mind rearranges how you spend your day. Your subconscious mind is going to look for ways throughout your day to figure out, oh, let's be more efficient here. Let's be more productive here. And then all of a sudden, now you realize, oh, now that is true. And in that moment, though, in that instant, when you're saying, I am creating more time, all right, visualize yourself creating more time. Feel yourself having more time. And, maybe even if there is an adjustment that you can make, do what you know to do and then stop there, because we all maybe know the first step. We just don't know all the steps that we need to take, but most of us kind of know there's one step that we can take in the direction of what it is that we're telling ourselves that we would like to do, okay? So that's one negative affirmation that I just converted in a number of ways and explained that to you. But what if your negative affirmation had something to do with, I don't have enough money? Or what if it had something to do with, do I deserve that? Like, I don't even know if I deserve that. All right. And you can simply change that to something like, again, a sentence that makes you feel like it brings it brings a sense of empowerment to you. So think of how you might state being more deserving. Well, I choose to, I deserve the same thing that anybody else has on this earth. I deserve all of the greatness that is available to me. I deserve it. I choose to deserve it. How about that? Like, I choose to deserve it. That's an extremely empowering statement. I choose to deserve it. Okay. The money thing, okay, if you're having a negative self-talk about money, and you're feeling like I don't have enough money, I don't have enough. First of all, if you continue to say that, then you're continuing to create that. Whatever you say with yourself over and over and over again, you repeat that, then you continue to create that. So what is it that you want to create around money? Do you want to be able to believe that you can tap into more abundance? All right. I am willing to believe that more abundance is available to me. Or you could simply say more abundance is available to everyone, including me. Abundance is available to everyone, including me. Abundance is available for everyone, including me. Or from now on, I am looking at what I have. From now on, I'm choosing to see the abundance that exists all around me. From now on, I am choosing to see the abundance that exists all around me. As you can tell, I'm just making all of these up on the spot. But, these are some things that you can do, and you can change your feeling of self-confidence instantly. And the way that you can make this a more permanent part of your mind is to simply say these affirmations daily. Repeat these affirmations. You gotta be willing to get a little silly. You got to be willing to get a little bit out of your comfort zone, because in the comfort zone where you've been sitting is where that's what you know to do. That's, but when you step out of that comfort zone, that's where all of the possibilities are. That's where all the opportunities exist that you haven't been able to manifest for yourself yet. So you've got to be willing to do something a little different. You've got to be willing. Change feels different. That's what it is. It just feels different. And so these affirmations, just stating these, might feel a little different. You got to be willing to allow yourself to feel good. You got to be willing to allow yourself to feel self-confident. So repeat these affirmations. And my suggestion to you is take one of your complaints or your negative critical self-talk and take one of those sentences and convert it into 10 different positive affirmations. And then make a list of those and have those and read them out loud every day. Read them out loud. Repetitive, positive statements. Speak them as truth. They are eventually going to replace the old messages, and those will no longer exist. They'll exist somewhere in your past. The brain, just has a way of just holding on to every single bit of data that it's ever had before. But the new neural pathways are going to be created in your mind that whenever you face this situation from that point forward, you are going down the new neural pathway. You're creating a new physical change in your brain that causes you to think differently about these situations from this moment forward. And so when you're doing these positive affirmations and you're saying them out loud, say them with feeling, say them like you actually mean it. Add some visualization to enhance this magical process, because it really is almost like magic. Okay, so go ahead if you'd like to put in the comments what your 10 new affirmations are. I'd love to hear your old self-critical talk and then the 10 new affirmations that you've created based on that, and then do that for the next 30 days. All right, so if you liked this video, then please go ahead and click the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, click the bell icon so you are notified whenever I come out with a new video, and then share this video, share. All right, so just let me know in the comments that you are ready for success. You are ready to thrive in your life. And let me know if you found this video helpful for you. And while you're at it, be sure to go to Amazon.com and grab my #1 best-selling book, Practical Law of Attraction. If you liked this exercise, then this book is going to provide you with so much helpful information, so many wonderful, positive exercises in there that are really going to help you to manifest the life of your dreams. All right, so I'm Victoria Gallagher, wishing you a wonderful, success-filled day. I will see you soon. Bye.